what is going on to the very first match of the Infinity War special, the Infinity Gauntlet. We got 6 competitors. It's not the original lineup we had, but due to scheduling conflicts and other stuff, we have a new lineup. And just to break it down real quick, we have Jake against Brooklyn in round number 1. Round number 2 will be the winner of that against Matt Beer. Then the winner of that will play Matthew Rosa. Winner of that will then play Christopher Woodburn. And then in the final match, it'd be the winner of match number 4 against Nico Suave Rigoli in a strictly MCU only gauntlet style match. And the way it's going to work for every round is pretty much the competitors are going to get asked 8 questions throughout MCU categories. Whoever wins that round will be going to the next round. If there's a scenario where it's tied, they're going to sudden death, and sudden death will vary anywhere from MCU stuff to things that tie in with the MCU but are not a part of the MCU, whether that's an actor, actress, director, something that kind of connects the world from movies and TV shows to the MCU. But with that being said, I'm not alone. I'm here with the Hobbit, a man who plays in the championship maps later on today, Robert, the Hobbit Parker.
Yeah, so we're this is gonna be fun. Kane asked me to hop on here and help out with just some of the co-hosting responsibilities, and I'm here and I'm excited for it. This is going to be a hell of a match. This is a great idea as far as a gauntlet style MCU match, so I'm pumped. I can't wait to hop right into it.
Yeah, and you can almost say it's also a pun with the Infinity Gauntlet. And I wore the right hoodie. I wore a Flash hoodie because that's part of the MCU, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So again, the way it's going to work is round number 1 or match number 1 is going to be Jake versus Brooklyn. It's going to be at 8, they're going to get 8 questions. And pretty much whoever wins this match will go on to match number 2. And we're going to start off right now. So the first question is in the category of Iron Man. Iron Man was nominated for 2 Oscars, Best Visual Effects, and what? I'm kind of going back to the stock footage position.
Assume the pose. Assume the position. The stock footage pose.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to give you guys a 5 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to start with Jake.
Oscars is a strength of mine. Sound editing.
Ooh. That's a different category, isn't it, Robert?
Incorrect. That is incorrect.
And Brooklyn.
Best set design or best production designer?
That is incorrect. We're looking for sound mixing.
I was between the sound categories. I was like, which one?
Nah, you were 50-50 and you're the wrong 50. Also, I want to bring up one more thing. For every match, the competitor will get 1 repeat. The winner of the match will go on to, if they use the repeat in match 1, and then they go to match 2, they'll also have another repeat. So they're allowed 1 repeat per match. Just want to clarify that. All right, and Robert, you want to take it away for the next question?
Absolutely, good clarification there. So question 2 is in the category of standalones. In Spider-Man Homecoming, what is the name of Peter's academic decathlon coach?
Robert, what is your favorite teacher growing up? What's their name? Just a quick shout out to
my favorite.
Full name or just first name?
Hatfield.
It's like whatever, like just their last name. It's fine.
Okay.
Hatfield was my favorite teacher. He was my calculus teacher in high school.
My calculus teacher was also really cool. He pretty much would always call himself the fat guy, math guy, or something like that. That was really weird.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brooklyn, we'll go to you.
Mr. Robbins, no fucking clue.
That is incorrect. Jake.
Mr. Teacher.
Closer, but incorrect. We're looking for Mr. Harrington.
Mr. Harrington. All right, so thus far, nothing yet, but we'll hop back on to question 3.
All right. Question number 3 is going to be in the category of actors and actresses. Laura Haddock is known for her role as Meredith Quill in the Guardians films, but she appears as an autograph seeker in which other MCU film?
Definitely not going easy on these 2 right off the start. You can't make it too easy right at the beginning.
Especially in a match to figure out who's the best MCU competitor.
Exactly.
Can't be all like who directed Justice League.
Yeah. Because we all know that that's too easy of an MCU question.
Exactly. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll go to Jake.
It's 50-50 again. Iron Man 2.
That is incorrect. Brooklyn.
Fuck it. I said the same thing. Iron Man 2.
Oh, we were looking for Captain America, the First Avenger.
Ah, okay.
All right.
I'm thinking the same franchise. We'll see.
Alrighty. Question 4 is in the category of Captain America. Name every team member of Team Captain America who fought during the airport battle.
Okay. We're gonna have more time on this, right?
Yes, we're going to give you a couple extra seconds because there is obviously more than one name if we ask to name every.
Yeah, and we're not asking for like the comic book one because it'd even be even more. That'd be a lot, actually. Yeah.
It'd be quite a few.
Yeah. Question for you though, Robert.
Yes.
Were you Team Cap or Team Iron Man?
I was absolutely Team Captain America. That is an easy question.
Wait. Repeat the question. Sorry.
All right, that'd be your first repeat. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Brooklyn's repeat for this round in the category of Captain America. Name every member of Team Captain America who fought during the airport battle. Yes, we are looking for a number of names.
Yeah. But yeah, I agree with you. Team Cap.
Oh, Team Cap, absolutely. I don't understand Tony's side. Honestly, I still to this day don't.
Yeah. I guess it's like guilt.
Yeah, I guess. But like, I don't know.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Markers down. We'll go to Brooklyn.
Okay, so I had Falcon, Hawkeye, Winter Soldier, Ant-Man, and Scarlet Witch.
You are missing one person. Jake, who do you have?
I put 6: Cap, Falcon, Scarlet Witch, Hawkeye, Winter Soldier, and Ant-Man.
Yes,
that is correct.
what I
We're
have.
not, really?
You were missing Captain America.
But Captain America was set, though.
But he's part of the team.
That's like asking who. That's like asking who played Forrest Gump and Tom Hanks is Forrest Gump. I'll challenge that.
I mean, you can challenge it.
I'll challenge it because Cap was already said.
Yeah.
Yeah, majority's already ruled to give Brooklyn the point.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
To be honest, I just didn't have time to write down Captain America, so I had to politic my way into getting the points.
All right. Your next question will be in the category of Guardians.
Do we want to do or never mind.
Do what? Oh, yeah, we'll do a score round then. Both of you guys have 1 point after 4 questions.
Yay.
There it is.
All right. Going back to the question. It's going to be in the category of Guardians of the Galaxy. What planet does Peter find the Power Stone on in the beginning of Guardians of the Galaxy?
And of course, Guardians of the Galaxy, one of, if not arguably, the best movie in the MCU.
Yeah. What is your favorite MCU film?
Winter Soldier is mine. Guardians is second.
I think we had the exact same 1 and 2.
Yeah.
3
those are
and
definitely
4, that's where it gets a little different, but...
Yeah, but Guardians is so good.
Yeah, it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll go to Brooklyn.
I'm pretty sure this is a planet in the Marvel universe. I said Triton.
I believe that is a planet. I think. No, I mean planet. Moon.
It's a moon. It's a moon where Thanos is, right? Or it's something.
That'd be Titan.
Triton, I think, is a moon in our solar system. Can't remember to which planet.
So is Titan, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Jake, what do you have?
It's wrong. I know, Xandar.
That is
a
incorrect.
planet in Guardians, but incorrect.
Yeah, that's all I can think of.
Morag.
Morag.
Alrighty. We can go to your next question. This one comes to the category of Thor. What is the name that the Grand Master calls his fighting competition?
I think.
Fighting competition?
Yes. Like the competition that like Thor and Hulk fight in.
Yeah.
But,
So, what were you saying, Ken?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think you know how much I appreciate this film.
Oh, you love Thor Ragnarok, and
Yes.
I like it a lot too. But you You love Thor Ragnarok.
I think it's just the director. I just like the director too much.
Mm-hmm.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 will go to Jake.
I think it's wrong, but I'm somewhere. Game of Fighters.
Ooh, that is incorrect. And Brooklyn.
Pretty sure there's a game with the same name, Contest of Champions.
That is
That
incorrect.
is correct. The first lead
damn
of
it.
round 1, Contest
Let's
of
go.
Champions.
It is all. Yep, it is a mobile game that you can get on your phone.
That's it, and it's like it's okay. It's okay for a
Yeah,
mobile
it's okay.
fighting game.
All right. Next question is in the category of Avengers. Which Avengers film is budgeted at $279 million, the highest in the MCU pre-Infinity War?
This is in the category of Avengers, correct?
Yes.
That is correct. Yeah, so budgets, huh?
Yeah. I can't wait for the budget to come out on Infinity War. That should
Oh,
be
I am scared to see that number.
as long as they don't lose money like Justice League.
Oof.
5, 4,
The riffs.
3, 2, and 1 will go to Brooklyn.
I said Avengers: Age of Ultron.
That is correct for 1 point. And Jake.
Avengers: Age of Ultron.
That is also correct. So we're in an
Correct.
interesting scenario. We have one question left. Jake is behind by 1 point. If Jake gets this right and Brooklyn gets this wrong, we'll go into a tie game. If Jake gets it
Alrighty,
wrong,
but
or Brooklyn gets it right, Brooklyn moves on.
if Brooklyn hits this at all, he moves on to the next round. So, your final question is going to come in the category of weapons and technology. What code name did Tony's Mark 38 go by? And definitely, I don't know necessarily what people were expecting, even from round 1 of this gauntlet match, but definitely some not necessarily all softballs in this.
You can definitely say that. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Jake, do you have it?
Good job, Brooklyn. I said Hookbuster armor.
Ooh. And
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
Pretty sure it's Heartbreaker.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Igor.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the
I
big
think-
one, and
Oh, the big one.
the big one, Iron Man 3 that holds up the crate.
All right. So with that being said, Brooklyn has won the first matchup, and he will go on to play Matt Beer in match number 2. Jake, you are more than welcome to stay around and watch the match, but sadly, you are eliminated in round number 1 for match 1. Also, I think Nico, did you know it was Igor? Because you seem to be very excited.
Yes, I did know it was Igor.
That's great. Matt, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So the very first question is in Heroes for match number 2. What is Quicksilver's full name in the MCU? I can't tell if that's Matthew Rosa knowing the answer or if he just doesn't.
It's one of the two.
Yeah, it's 50-50.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll go to Matt.
I have no idea.
All right, Brooklyn.
I believe it's Peter, spelled Pieter Maximoff.
Ooh, you are
Ooh.
missing a letter. It's Pietro Maximoff.
Pietro.
Pietro?
Yeah, it's Pietro.
Yeah, that's Pietro.
Peter Maximoff or Peter something is the Days of Future Past
Mhm.
Quicksilver.
Damn it.
That's all right. You'll have a chance to bounce back with question 2. Last one was Heroes. This is in the category of villains. What is the full name and rank of Tim Roth's character in The Incredible Hulk before he became the Abomination?
Where would you say the Incredible Hulk is, like on your rankings? Top, middle, bottom?
It's towards the bottom, but there's probably 2 or 3 that I have under it.
Like Thor:
I-
The Dark World?
Yeah, Thor: The Dark World and both Iron Man sequels are below it for me. I think that Incredible Hulk has some of the best action in Phase 1 of the MCU, and it gets overlooked a lot for somewhat good reason.
Yeah. But I do know a good amount of people who actually really like this movie. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll go to Matt.
Yeah, I love the movie, but I can't remember his name. I think his last name's, I don't know. I know it starts with a K, but yeah.
All right, Brooklyn.
Believe it was Sergeant Rosie O'Donnell.
You made me laugh, so I want to give you a point, but that is incorrect. We were looking for Captain Emil Blonsky.
Oh, got it.
All right. Next question is in standalones. What is the name of the tribe led by M'Baku in Black Panther?
5-second review of Black Panther, Kane. Go.
The best villain since Heath Ledger.
Incorrect.
All based on opinion.
All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll go to Matt.
And this is a great debut for me. I don't know. I know it's a gorilla tribe, but I don't know the name. Because they wear the gorilla masks.
Yeah. Brooklyn.
It's like Akube or something. I have no idea.
I believe that was Daniel Kaluuya's character.
Yeah, not a bad guess.
But we were looking for the Jabari tribe.
Okay.
Alrighty, so after 4 questions down, match 2. Both players haven't scored yet, but we still have the back half of the round. Question 5 in the category.
Question 4.
Sorry, I lied. I am an idiot. Question 4 is in the category of Avengers. What band was on Tony's shirt during the Battle of New York?
Do you think Brooklyn's jukebox knowledge might help him in this situation?
I don't think it will hurt him in this situation. I think we can leave it at that.
Yeah. 5, 4.
I don't have a repeat, right?
3. No, you get a repeat every round.
Okay.
3,
Oh.
2, and 1. We'll go to Matt.
All right, I'm going to guess Iron Maiden.
That is incorrect.
Not a bad
Okay.
guess.
I think I know this one.
I'm pretty sure it's Black Sabbath.
You're pretty sure because you're right.
That is correct.
All right. So after 4 questions, we have Brooklyn in the lead with 1 point and Matt right now at 0. But like Robert said a question ago, we still have the back half of this match. All right. All right. Next question is in Captain America. What is the name of the location that Steve has his basic training at in Captain America, the First Avenger, and referenced in Captain America, the Winter Soldier?
Now this is, in my opinion, one of the most deep cut questions in this match.
Yeah, and I think it might be a reason because this just happens to be our favorite MCU movie.
Yeah, that might play a small part in it.
Yeah, just maybe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go to Matt.
I don't know. I was going to watch that later tonight, but
You should still watch it later.
yesterday.
All right, Brooklyn, what do you got?
Like a half-educated guess because it's named after the guy who originally the original Human Torch, Camp Hammond.
Ooh, that is incorrect.
Yeah.
We're looking for Camp Leahy or Camp Lay.
All right, guys, we'll go to your next question here. This one in the category of Guardians of the Galaxy. What single line is said by Howard the Duck in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2? Movie that I watched 2 days ago? Yesterday? I don't remember.
You're on a binge right now, aren't you?
I finished my binge this morning.
Oh, nice. Even with Black Panther?
Yes. No, I do still have to rewatch Black Panther, but I saw it twice in theaters, and it still is in the theater by me, so I could still finish the official binge.
Yeah. But hey,
Working on it.
all right. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll go to Matt.
Congrats, Brooklyn.
That'd be really weird meta.
That would be really meta.
But Brooklyn, what do you got?
It's something about girls. I know that.
We were looking for, you know what they say, you're out of luck until you've gone duck.
And everybody around him laughs.
Yes, except for the people in the audience. All right. Next question is in the category of Thor. Who killed Frigga in Thor: The Dark World?
Speaking of the devil, aka Thor: The Dark World, we mentioned it earlier. You knew it would come up eventually.
Where do you think that movie would be right now if Patty Jenkins directed it?
Not in my bottom 3 MCU movies.
That would be very true. And we may never have gotten Wonder Woman.
That's also true.
I'm going to give you guys a 5 count. 5.
Repeat the question.
All right, that will be your only repeat for this match. Who killed Frigga in Thor: The Dark World?
Though I will say, one of the only moments in the entirety of the MCU where there's actual stakes involved with a real character death.
You mean not like Agent Coulson?
Oof. Low blow. Low blow.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll go to Matt.
I don't know, Malekith.
Ooh, it was not Malekith. Brooklyn.
Points for remembering that name, though.
That was my other guess, but I had Jane when she's possessed by the ether.
Oh, that is incorrect. We were looking for Malekith's henchman, Curse.
Oh, sure.
Although, props for remembering Malekith's name.
I was torn between Malekith and like I thought maybe that might have been Jane or something, like whenever she's like super batshit crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As she is in most of the Thor movies. Moving on to your final question this round. If Brooklyn hits, it's over. If Brooklyn misses and Matt hits, then we will go into sudden death. This is in your category of Iron Man. What fake name did Black Widow go by in Iron Man 2? And we need the full name.
Another devil movie, you can say?
Oh, I think this is the worst of the... Well, that's not true. I think Iron Man 3 is worse.
Really?
Yeah, they flip-flop.
Can I answer the question when they both miss it? Because I have a feeling they're both going to miss it. Because I actually know this, and I'm so upset that I'm not in this round.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Matt to stay alive.
I have no idea.
So Brooklyn, you've already won, but what was your guess?
Jane the Virgin. I have no fucking clue.
Jake, you wanna?
Is it Natalie Rushman?
You are correct,
That is
sir.
correct.
You are correct, but you're just a round too late.
Luck strikes again.
So
that-
far,
what
I'm
did they-
liking my chances.
So with that being said, Brooklyn has survived another round in a scenario where Brooklyn was like, I'm not going to get past 1 round.
No.
And now he's made it halfway, and he plays the competitor of now another Matthew Rosa, the kid.
Please just
Luck
get
be a lady
something, Matthew.
tonight.
Congrats, Matt. You're moving on for sure.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you definitely are.
Just get a point for me, man. Just 1
I'll-
point. Let's represent the Mats.
All right.
All
Try
right.
my best, man.
All right. First question, match number 3, is in the category of Guardians of the Galaxy. They might work at Samsung. What year was Peter Quill taken from Earth at the beginning of Guardians of the Galaxy? We need a year.
Once again, with that Guardians of the Galaxy love. You have to love that movie.
Yeah, I mean,
I've only met one person in my life who doesn't love that movie. And
Was it Ryan?
that Ryan Permisson will not be
Yeah.
named.
I like how we both knew who exactly it was. Because for some reason he's a hater. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Matthew.
Is it 1976?
Ooh, incorrect. Brooklyn.
It's torn between 85 and 88. Is it 88?
Man, I'm sorry. But it is 88.
That is correct.
Hey.
All right.
Alrighty, if Brooklyn takes an early lead, we're going to go into the second question in the category of Avengers. In Avengers Age of Ultron, what is the name of Dr. Helen Cho's device that creates Vision's body?
Going back to Guardians of the Galaxy and our good friend Ryan, do you think maybe if Guardians of the Galaxy had more like neck snapping, like Man of Steel, do you think he would have liked him more?
Ooh, that's a good question. If Guardians of the Galaxy was less good and less funny and less like fun in every way, he might have liked it more.
Yeah.
Because then it would have been on the level of Man of Steel.
Yeah, I think so. You just have a half-hour action fight that no one cares about.
Yeah, and then you can sleep for about an hour of the movie and miss nothing.
I think you're onto something.
The movie would also have to have Superman for him to like it.
That's true. 5.
Specifically Ric Flair
3.
playing Superman.
2. That's an interesting thought. 1. Pens down. We'll go to Brooklyn.
Is it the Lazarus Chamber or something Lazarus?
Oh, that is incorrect. I think you're thinking of the Lazarus Pit from DC. And Matthew.
I had no idea. I put the Tesseract.
Ooh.
Ooh. A different MacGuffin.
Yes, we were looking for the regeneration cradle.
Would a simple 3D printer count as an answer?
It'd be a good job.
It would be a comedic answer, but an incorrect one.
Yes. Next question is back in the category of weapons and technology. What nickname does Falcon give his flying drone in Captain America: Civil War?
I like this question a lot.
Do you like it because you wrote it?
I like it because I think it's a fun and good question, but also because I wrote it. Like that's secondary.
Just barely.
Man,
Mhm.
Brooklyn's moving on again, and he was the last-minute replacement.
Brooklyn showing that he might know his MCU, just not a Star Trek. 4, 3,
And this eye's bugging me.
2,
Man,
1.
I don't know what to do about this.
Pens down. Brooklyn, you might want to get your eye checked, but we're gonna go to you first.
I believe they were once a good team, but now they're shitty in Detroit. Red Wing.
It's correct, but you're not getting a point of that because of that remark. Matthew.
At Falcon Jr.
Oh, that is incorrect.
Correct.
But I'll give you a point because you didn't knock the Red Wings.
Red Wings were okay.
Yes, I can agree with that.
I'm
just
a
because-
Ranger fan. I have no room to knock anybody.
Yeah. There was like 20-something years of straight playoffs, but now we suck.
All right, your next question in the category of Captain America. Who composed the score for both Captain America: The Winter Soldier and Captain America: Civil War?
I think you can say this is one of the few times the MCU was consistent with their composers.
Yeah, that's not a very consistent thing that they have. They have very few.
Yeah, and I don't fully understand it, but it's just an MCU thing, I guess. 5, 4,
I'm usually
3,
real good at scores and soundtracks.
2, and 1. We'll go to Brooklyn.
Stab in the dark, Michael Giacchino.
Ooh, not a bad guess.
Incorrect, though. Matthew.
How did I also guess Giacchino?
Wait. Can I guess this? Because this might be one of the rare times I know a scores and soundtrack question.
Sure, but if you get it wrong, you start at -1.
Is it Alan Silvestri?
That is
No,
incorrect.
wrong.
He did first.
Henry Jackman.
Yes,
Henry-
Henry Jackman is correct.
Son of a bitch!
Nico is now starting at -1.
We both guessed Giacchino.
All right. Next question is in actors and actresses. What Fantastic Four actress cameos in Iron Man 2 by giving Tony a subpoena?
Subpoena.
Subpoena. Yes, there's a B in there, and it's really confusing.
Yeah, not phonetically pronounced.
Yes. It's not MCU related. Actually, we could make it MCU related. Who would you want to play the Fantastic Four in the MCU?
How many questions are left?
We have 1,
This
2.
is number 5, I believe.
Yeah. After this, there'll be 3 more questions.
Okay.
5,
Can you guys hear me
4,
fine?
3, 2, and 1. We'll start with Matthew.
Jessica Alba.
That is incorrect. Brooklyn.
Kate O'Mara.
Ooh.
That OS came
So
back to
close.
bite you again.
Yeah, you left
Just
out
Kate
the O
Mara.
earlier. You put it in here. That we're looking for Kate Mara.
God fucking damn it! I thought her name was. I knew it was the new. I knew it was the new Invisible Woman. I just
From Fant
We were
Four Stick.
thinking two
Fan
very
Four Stick.
different Fantastic Four movies.
fuck
Yeah.
sakes.
All right.
Alrighty, your next question in the category of Thor. Which character was impaled by ice on Jotunheim towards the beginning of Thor?
Where would you say Thor ranks like in your MCU list? Because like Dark World is terrible. Ragnarok, I've already said how much I love that movie.
Yeah.
And Thor,
Thor's still good. In my opinion, it's the most quotable Phase 1 movie, even above Avengers. I think Thor is extremely quotable. And it's better than a lot of people give it credit for.
yes, it's very Shakespearean, I guess you could
Which,
say.
I mean, you understand because Kenneth Branagh directed.
Yeah.
The first Thor is really
5,
good. I don't think Thor:
4,
Dark World is terrible.
3,
But I mean, it's
2,
not good.
1. We'll go to Brooklyn.
No fucking clue.
Very close, but Matthew.
An empty card.
That is incorrect.
We were looking for Fandral,
Yes,
one of the
we-
Warriors
The
3.
Warriors 3? Yeah, that's what I figured.
All right, next question is going to be an Iron Man. What makeshift weapon does Harley threaten Tony with when they first meet in Iron Man 3?
I've already expressed my distaste for Iron Man 3, so we don't need to go back to that well.
It's a good
I think
movie.
Iron Man,
It
I
is
think
better than
Iron
Iron
Man
Man.
3 is worse than Dark
What I'll
World.
say, it is a good Shane Black movie, but it just doesn't belong in the MCU.
Listen to critically acclaimed's take on Iron Man 3. They give actually a really good
3,
review.
2,
Go for it.
1. We'll go to Matthew.
A frying pan.
Ooh, Brooklyn.
It's a potato gun, isn't it?
It is a potato gun. I think Brooklyn has shocked everyone, including himself today.
I think that
you'd
is
be
very
correct.
accurate.
Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty, your final question in this round is in the category of standalones. What is the name of the university where Betty Ross works in The Incredible Hulk?
I knew this question would get asked.
As both of us being college students, Robert,
Yes.
have you ever had a giant green monster attack your school?
Not that can be legally proven.
I've had a normal-sized orange monster come to my school, but yeah.
Yeah. We've had many green things in our school, but like none that did as much damage as Hulk did in this movie.
Yes. I'll give you guys a 5 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Matthew, did you get on the board?
Where I'm going, NYU. Oh.
That is incorrect, but congratulations. Brooklyn.
I'm not even sure if this is in New York. Stanford?
That is incorrect.
Well, the college is in Virginia. And we were looking for Culver University.
Where are the Canadian geography questions? So much American.
Well, blame the MCU. All right.
All right, and
Matthew seems to have left us.
he rage quit?
I hope
Matthew
not.
left the poll.
All right, but hey, our next competitor, he is here. He knows his Dark Knight trilogy, and sadly, there is going to be no Dark Knight questions. He is Christopher Woodburn.
And this
What's
is
up?
where I should get scared.
Yes, you should, Nico.
Yeah,
I know Dark Knight Trilogy better than everybody, but I know MCU pretty damn well.
All right,
Yeah,
your first question in the
congratulations, Wilbur.
category of Heath Ledger. Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong document.
All right, but in reality, very close to Heath Ledger. And match number 4, the very first question is in the category of villains. Which MCU villain said the following quote? I think you're confusing peace with quiet.
I love me some quote questions here and there, sprinkled in.
Yeah, just a little bit. You know, not
Yeah.
gonna be crazy.
Just a taste.
No. I'll give you guys a 5 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll start with the brand new competitor, Woodburn. What you got?
Ultron.
We're looking for Age of Ultron. Just kidding, it is Ultron. Yeah.
Ultron.
That is
Brooklyn.
correct. 1-1.
I didn't ask for your name, but yes.
Alrighty, so both coming out the gate strong. Let's go to the next question in the category of Captain America. What did Steve ask Dr. Erskine right before his transformation in Captain America: The First Avenger?
Now, I would say this is like my second favorite Captain America movie.
Ooh.
Like
Strong words. Strong words.
I am not the biggest fan of Civil War.
Hold on, quick question here for that question. Is this like actually when he's actually in the tank?
Yes, when he's actually physically in the thing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll go to Brooklyn.
Is this gonna hurt?
That is incorrect. Woodburn, what do you have?
I guess it's too late to use the bathroom.
Robert, what do you think?
I'll take that.
Yeah, I'll say it's close enough. We'll give you the point, and we're looking for the exact quote of probably too late to go to the bathroom, right? All right. Next question is in standalones. In Doctor Strange, what is the Wi-Fi password at Carmitage?
I love this question.
Hold on, I didn't hear all of that.
Yeah, I can repeat that for you. In Doctor Strange, what is the Wi-Fi password at Carmitage? Carmitage. All these weird Doctor Strange names.
Shoot.
Sorry, I'm doing acrobatics to get my laptop plugged in.
4, 3. If you were Doctor Strange, you could just probably get it. 2.
I'm not, unfortunately.
Pens down. We'll go to Woodburn.
I got nothing.
Brooklyn.
Complete guess. Sanskrit.
Oh no, that is incorrect.
The answer is Shambhala.
Nico, how did you know that answer? I don't know.
Because I just watched the movie before we started.
Because you got that Sanskrit question right.
Yeah. Alrighty. Your last question in the front half of this round is in the category of Iron Man. At the beginning of Iron Man, what is the full name of the Vanity Fair reporter who interviews then sleeps with Tony?
I think it's easy to say this is the best Iron Man movie within the trilogy.
That's such a low bar.
It's the only good Iron Man movie in the trilogy.
What are you talking about? Civil War is pretty good.
Man, you guys are harsh on this trilogy.
Rightfully
Hey,
so.
Iron Man's my favorite character, but 2 and 3 were not good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brooklyn, what you got?
Pretty sure it was Rosie O'Donnell, right?
Oh, that was incorrect.
Damn it.
Woodburn, what you got?
Christine Everhart.
That is correct. Woodburn showing that he knows more than just the Dark Knight.
Strong pull from Woodburn there.
All right. But after 4 questions, we have Woodburn at 3 points and Brooklyn at 1 point. All right. Next question is in the category of Avengers. In 2012's Avengers, when the heroes are bickering due to Loki's staff on the helicarrier, what 2 words does Thor use to describe the others?
So yeah, Avengers was this small movie that happened in 2012. Nobody really saw it coming. Like,
No.
you know,
I think everyone was talking more about The Hobbit.
Yeah. That was a good year.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Infinity War is going to make much money either. So,
definitely not.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll go to Woodburn. What you got?
Petty and tiny.
That is correct. Brooklyn, what do you have?
Said weak and unworthy.
Oh,
Still a good guess. Thor would say that.
Yeah. All right.
All right, your next question here is going to come in the category of Guardians of the Galaxy. In Volume 2, Yondu and Rocket ask Baby Groot to get Yondu's fin while they are imprisoned. Name 4 other items Baby Groot brings back instead of the fin.
Said name four other items.
Correct, besides the fin.
Where's your standing on this movie?
I really like this. I feel like a lot of people hate on this movie, and I don't understand why. It fixed a lot of my problems with the MCU. Real stakes, a strong, compelling villain with a plan that makes sense, and their motivations make sense. Like it had everything, or not everything. It had a lot of what I liked about the first Guardians, put into the second one as far as the humor, introduced new characters really well. I like this movie.
Yeah, I can agree to that on most parts, except for they kind of ruined the character of Drax, and I feel like they almost ruined the character of Rocket. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go to Brooklyn.
I know at least one of them is right. A thumb, a hat, a pen, and a spoon.
That is incorrect.
Yeah. And Woodburn.
Yeah, that movie's so forgettable for me. I couldn't pull one of them.
Ooh.
Alrighty. Some of the things we would have accepted are underwear, an eye, a desk, a toe, and an Orloni creature.
Oh,
I think the only thing memorable about that movie is, shoot, I forget. I forget.
How memorable. All right, your next question.
Next question is going to be in actors and actresses. Who plays Hydra's sleeper agent Jasper Sitwell in Captain America: The Winter Soldier?
I might not spell this name right.
As long as the pronunciation.
Yeah, better be spot on with
pronunciation does need to be correct.
Yes. But yeah, by The Return of the Winter Soldier, because we love this movie way too much.
Yeah, that is one of the most accurate statements said all night.
Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll go to Woodburn.
It's Maximilian Hernandez, right?
That is incorrect.
It's Brooklyn.
Scary Shambling, isn't it?
That is incorrect. He plays Senator Stern.
Oh, I wasn't sure if his
Woodburn was close. It was Maximiliano Hernandez.
Pronunciation is the dirty bastard of the Gauntlet.
And it seems like a lot of O's are the situation of people getting these things wrong. People forgetting them, people adding them. Man.
All of the O's are just coming back to bite everyone today.
Today's Gauntlet Matt is brought to you by the letter O.
Oreos, Honey Nut Cheerios, Thanos.
Kate O'Maro. All right.
That eye is just still a bastard.
All right, your final question this round in the category of Thor. When explaining the realms to Jane, what name does Thor call the world's tree?
Huh, I didn't hear all of that.
I can repeat that. When explaining the realms to Jane, what name does Thor call the world's tree? We didn't actually mention this about Jasper Sitwell, but his debut in the MCU was not in Winter Soldier. He was first seen in which other movie, Kane?
I feel like you're lying to me. It was Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Thor.
Oh.
He's in Thor when Thor breaks in and beats everybody up.
The return of Coulson and Sitwell.
Yeah, right.
Give you guys a 5 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brooklyn, it's just for points right now. What you got?
Yeah. Congratulations, Woodburn, but Nico shall win. # Atomic Nation fan.
Seeing some bias in this scenario. Woodburn, what do you have?
Yeah, I couldn't remember that either.
I can pronounce it.
Wait, are you saying mine isn't correct?
Yes.
I could have swore he was like, you know what, I'm going to reference this thing that's going to happen like X number of years in the future.
Yeah.
The correct answer was Yggdrasil, which is spelled Yggdrasil. It was also said by Red Skull at the beginning when he stole the Tesseract.
Almost sounds like something you might hear in The Lord of the Rings.
Weird how I write weird name questions.
Yeah. Almost like I'd done on purpose. But with that being said, Brooklyn, you are sadly eliminated. You put up a surprising fight.
Yeah, let's give it up for Brooklyn's run tonight.
God no. Yeah, I ran lucky. I was in terms of poker, I was the 7 deuce going up against King Queen, and I just bank a 7 on the turn.
Words.
To anybody who plays poker at all, like the whole 5 of you, I think, in the community.
Yeah. All right. But speaking of luck.
Great playing, Brooklyn.
Yeah. Speaking of luck, though, we have a very lucky competitor in the very final match to play against Woodburn. His name is Nico Suave Regoli.
Hopefully the luck continues. Hey, What are you doing, booing me? That is not fair.
You know,
My own blood was turned on me.
man, it's almost like a relationship between Thor and Loki.
Oh, he brought it back. He brought it back.
All right. First question in the final match of match number 5 is in the category of weapons and technology. What is the name of Ronan's ship?
And are you stand accused? Your wretched peace treaty will not save you now. 'Tis the tinder on which you burn.
Oh, that's a quote from Lord of the Rings. Fellowship,
It is
right?
from the Fellowship of the Ring. Yes.
Yeah. Very good scene. Like when Elijah Wood was saying that, it was like I almost had a tear to my eye. It was
Oh, I
so
cried
good.
to this day when I see that.
Yeah. I'll give you guys a 5 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll go to Nico.
Is it the Executioner?
Ooh, that
I
is.
think
his
Star Wars knowledge is coming in there.
He was Ronan the No, he was the Ronan,
Ronan the
Accuser.
Accuser.
Yeah. Carl Urban was the Executioner. Woodburn, what do you have?
I'm pretty sure this is wrong. I just guessed the Incursion.
Ooh, we were looking for 2 words. The Dark Aster.
Ah.
Yeah, there was no way I was going to pull that.
All right, well, hopefully you guys can both have some luck on this next one, which is in the category of heroes. Which MCU hero said, I don't plan to stop drinking, but I don't want to forget. I can't turn away anymore.
Sounds really depressing.
Yeah, just enough, just enough.
Yeah, like they might need to go to an AA meeting. We're not talking about Alpha Alliance meeting, but we're
No,
talking
I mean,
like,
this hero is welcome to an Alpha Alliance meeting.
oh, for sure, that'd be awesome. But either or, I heard Alpha Alliance. We tend to get your spirits up.
Yeah, we're very supportive.
Very. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll go to Woodburn.
Is it Doctor Strange?
Ooh, that is incorrect. Nico.
Tony Stark?
That is also incorrect, but he does have an alcohol problem. We are
Guys,
looking...
guys, can I guess?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Pretty sure it's Thor, isn't it?
Ooh.
That is incorrect as well.
God damn it.
The correct
All right,
answer
back
was
to eating.
the correct answer was Valkyrie.
Oh, shit. Yeah, it's coming back to me now.
Valkyrie in Kane's favorite, Thor Ragnarok.
One of.
Get the DVD.
All right. Next question is in the category of Captain America. Why did Natasha go to Peggy Carter's funeral in Captain America Civil War? What was her reasoning?
Oh, hold on. I didn't hear all of that.
Yeah. Why did Natasha go to Peggy Carter's funeral in Captain America Civil War?
We finally realized Nico's in this match after doing his pee dance for the last 20 minutes. Will this pay off? He's been holding it, but now he is ready.
Yes. Very true. I was going to ask you a question, but I completely forgot. Oh, yeah, I remember. Can you sing the song from Captain America, The First Avenger, the exact words?
The song from First Avenger?
Yeah, it's like something about like Captain America's mighty shield and all that stuff.
Oh, he's the Star-Spangled Man with a plan. That's all I know.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll go to Woodburn.
So Steve wasn't alone.
That is correct. Nico.
2 reasons. Supporting her friend and telling Cap that she's signing the Sokovia Accords.
I don't think we can take that.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, Nico. I don't think. Yeah. Sorry, man. The next category, Robert.
All right. Yeah, your next category, last one of the first half, is in Iron Man. In Iron Man, what is the name of Yinsen's home village that is attacked by the 10 rings?
Oh, shit. I have this written down somewhere.
Can he access his memories, his brain files?
Will he be able to pull it? Let's find out next time on in 10 seconds on
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nico, what do you got?
Nope.
That is incorrect, unfortunately.
Yeah. Woodburn. Woodburn.
I just guessed Istanbul.
That is incorrect.
Pakistan?
That is also incorrect.
The
Back to you.
home village was called Gulmira.
I knew it was a weird name.
Probably a name you've never heard of, but it's brought up in Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But after 4 questions, we have Woodburn in the lead with 1 point. Nico right behind him. Can Nico come back to win the gauntlet?
Come on, luck. Bring me another win.
All right. Next question is in the category of Avengers. A little movie coming out today by the time people are watching this. In Avengers Age of Ultron, what word is written in blood on a wall when Strucker is seen dead? What word is written in blood? For the people at home, Robert, how many times did you see this movie in theater?
Ooh, yeah, this is a fun thing. I saw Avengers Age of Ultron 10 times in theaters.
Why would you put yourself through that much torture?
Twice opening night.
Oh, Ultron is such a letdown.
Oh, I disagree. I really enjoy that movie.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
it's
No,
definitely in my
James-
top 10
James-
MCU.
James Spader
I
was,
think
was,
it's
a,
a
was a
word.
waste of potential
3,
because he was written
2.
really poorly.
1. Nico, did you get on the board?
Was it surrender?
Oh,
Not a bad
incorrect.
guess.
Woodburn.
Is it R.I.P.?
Oh, that is also incorrect. We were looking for the word peace.
Ah.
Alrighty, a couple questions left. Let's go into this next one. This time in the category of Thor. What was the name of Odin's father revealed in Thor the Dark World?
Oh, I didn't hear all of that.
What was the name of Odin's father revealed in Thor the Dark World?
Pretty sure I know this answer. Pretty sure I do.
Yeah, I took a mythology class in college, and I think it would help out in this scenario.
Yeah? I thought you were going to say you took like a BuzzFeed, which MCU movie are you, when you got Thor the Dark World. That'd be sad.
No, I actually didn't get Thor the Dark World. It gave me Howard the Duck for some reason.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, don't really understand it. I'll give you guys a 5 count. 5, 4. Both of you guys still have a repeat if you need it. 3, 2, 1. Pens down, markers down. Going to go to Woodburn.
I got nothing.
Nico, can you tie the game?
I wrote Yondu to be funny.
Ooh, it was funny. Very funny answer.
I'm pretty sure. Is it boar or something with a B?
Oh,
Starts with a
fuck,
B.
it is.
That is correct. It is Boar.
Damn it. I was trying to remember from comic passages, and I just couldn't pull it. Damn it.
I would like to transfer my points over to Nico, if possible.
All right, let's check the rule book on that. No, you can't. I'm sorry.
I can throw in $1 Canadian Tire money.
What's that quote from Yandu though? It's like, "You may not be your father, no, but I'm your daddy," or something like that. I don't know.
He may have been your father, but he wasn't your daddy.
That's what it is. So maybe.
Also, I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Yeah. All right. Next question is in the category of standalones. What is
question
the
is this?
standalones?
There are 2
No.
left. There are 2 left, including this one. This and one
Yes.
more.
So Nico is in a must-hit scenario. In standalones, what is the first name of Scott Lang's daughter?
Ooh, I also know this one.
We are not asking who plays the mother.
Because that would, of course, be Lena Headey.
I thought I was trying to find out.
John Roca senses a disturbance in the force right now.
John Roca actually retweeted me today and replied to a tweet.
Brooklyn's famous now,
Yep.
so
Yeah. He's
I was
gonna be
famous
losing all of us.
for the 0.5 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nico, can you tie the game?
I'm on the board, Cassie.
Oh, we were looking for Zoe. Just kidding, it's Cassie. Yeah.
what if that was wrong?
Zoe's just a little callback to our Arrowverse match. Oh, Woodburn.
Unfortunately, I knew the nickname Peanut. I guessed Allison.
Ooh, this is interesting.
Cassie Lang, aka Stature.
Yeah.
Comics.
We are
By the way, Peanut is my sister's childhood nickname.
All
Is her
right.
first name Cassie?
No.
All right. Well, now that we know everything about Nico's familial life, we are going into the final question of the MCU Gauntlet. We need one of you to hit and one of you to miss in order for that person to win. Otherwise, we go to sudden death questions. So, your final question in normal time in the category of Guardians of the Galaxy. What is the name of the pink girl Peter forgot was still in his ship at the beginning of Volume 1?
I didn't hear all of that.
What is the name of the pink girl Peter forgot was still in his ship at the beginning of Volume 1?
Are you serious?
I am serious.
Oh.
You know who should appear in the MCU, like actor-wise? I think Gary Oldman.
Yes. Yes.
As who?
As Sirius Black.
Yes.
As Sirius Black. also wearing a red shirt.
Yeah.
While drawing a lightsaber.
Mm-hmm.
And he also will be.
He's got the one ring.
Yeah, and he's also going to be a commissioner of New York.
But he's also a plumber from New Jersey.
Yes. 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll stop discussing our casting, but Nico, take the lead.
Is it Yolanda?
Ooh, that is incorrect. Woodburn to win the game.
Nah, I just guessed cashew.
Ooh.
While a good type of nut, that is actually incorrect.
All right.
Yeah.
Just like Infinity War OB, we're taking this final round to a two-parter.
Oh, the answer to that question was Barit.
Oh yeah, that too.
Barit.
All right.
So sudden death. Ken, you want to go over the quick rules of this?
Yeah. So the way sudden death will work is that pretty much once a competitor gets a question right and the other one gets it wrong, that's your winner. Sudden death can be anything from categories that we've already seen out of the 10 categories, and there is also categories of stuff that, like I said, do not directly tie into the MCU, but have some form of connection, whether it's an actor, an actress, director, any way of that. So, any questions, guys?
I feel like this round is rigged for Woodburn because he knows every movie with every actor.
I call shenanigans on that.
All right. So I will ask your first question in the category of Iron Man. At what age did Tony build his first engine? So how old were you when you built your first engine, Robert?
Well, I'm only 12 right now, so I was 14.
Okay, so you're working on it.
Yes. Yeah. We're in the process.
Ah, nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nico.
Was it age 7?
That is incorrect. Woodburn.
I
Woodburn?
think I got this. Is it 16?
Ooh, you were 10 years off. It was 6. He was 6 years old.
Damn.
Nico had the Brooklyn syndrome of being 1 year off.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so we will go into one of Kane's categories as far as something that's not directly about the MCU but related. In Thor Ragnarok, actor Clancy Brown plays Surtur, a giant and destructive supervillain. What other giant and destructive comic book supervillain does Clancy Brown play?
You know, Clancy Brown, he's just a guy who he always seems to kind of like just show up and stuff. I don't think he's like big A-lister name, but he's just kind of always in like everything.
He's just in stuff, yeah.
He's a greedy bastard too. Greedy crab.
Like, yeah. I think he's just a guy who it's like he's just chilling in Hollywood. He's enjoying life.
Yeah. That's what you gotta do.
Exactly. I mean, you guys a 5 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woodburn, what do you have?
Is it Galactus?
And Nico?
Parallax?
And you guys have a winner? and his name is Nico Suarez.
Yes! Oh my God, the luck continues. Oh.
Yes, Clancy Brown plays the character of Parallax in the amazing film of Green Lantern. I don't think Galactus has actually appeared in any movie yet.
Not yet, I don't think.
Like kind of in
Mentioned in Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
Yes. But with that being said, we only have 3 competitors here today. The rest of them kind of like had a go, which is understandable. It's late. But first, I want to go to Robert. Gauntlet style match. How do you think it was ran? And then on top of it, how do you think our competitors played today?
Yeah, I think it was really, really interesting. I really liked seeing it. It's definitely, I mean, you look at what Brooklyn did, and he survived, 3 matches and then got knocked out in the 4th.
And he thought he wasn't going to get past Jake.
Exactly. So it's really interesting, the kind of matchups you can see, but it's also difficult. If you get one of those early numbers, it can be difficult to survive that many matches, whereas somebody like Nico Woodburn comes in the last 2 matches and, may have a fresher mind. So, but it was very interesting. I loved watching it and host alongside.
Yeah, that is for sure. I think it'd be a very interesting scenario to see how some of the original competitors might have been able to compete, especially Grant. I really want to see how Grant tested out with these questions, but due to I'm guessing scheduling conflicts, he just couldn't be here today. But with that being said, I can't take anything away from both of our semi-finalists, I guess, or finalists, you could say, and then also Brooklyn, who was thrown in last minute and actually did really well, beating Jake Marangoni, Matt Beer, and Matthew Rosa. So Matthew Rosa was actually my dark horse to really take off and win this, but it was an interesting match. But I have to go to our winner. The luck keeps going, man. If I send you $20, can you buy me a lottery ticket? Nico, you barely got by, scoring 1 point each in the match 5 and then going to sudden death and pulling Parallax. How do you feel?
Is it weird if I say that this is honestly how I thought my match was going to go? I legit thought that I was going to shit the bed, but Woodburn was also going to shit the bed. It was going to come down to sudden death, and I was just going to pull the most magical rabbit out of my ass that I possibly could. And it was Parallax. Oh, my God. Your guess is as good as mine how I managed to win this. But you know what? I'm ecstatic. You can tell by the look on my face and the sound of my voice that I am just in awe of the fact that I somehow went from someone who couldn't win at anything that wasn't wrestling, and now I just keep racking up wins in a 2-week span. I'm amazed. Fine. But my hat is off metaphorically to Woodburn because he and I have played in several matches before, in teams, singles, and other leagues, and he has always beaten me. And there have been times where I felt like I didn't even give him a worthy fight. And today, I finally did it. I finally broke the curse, and it feels good. It feels good. Curse with a K for Malekith's lackey, by the way.
I do have another question for you, though. Were you nervous at all when you were listening to the first 4 matches and you're hearing the competitors putting up goose eggs upon goose eggs? I think there was 2 goose eggs that we had. It's were you nervous at all when you're hearing these questions are not easy? It's not like who plays Happy Hogan.
I was feeling good the more the final scores ended up being 1-0 and 2-0. And then Woodburn got 3 points to whatever Brooklyn had, and I was like, crap, I might be in trouble again. So, but yeah, you know what? Luck has been on my side lately. This has been a very good month for me in terms of competition. So maybe I should buy a lottery ticket.
I think you should, and when you win $1,000 and actually buy one of those really big Infinity Gauntlets, you could buy a second one for me. But I just want to say congratulations. Once again, you are the MCU Gauntlet winner. You can wear that around throughout your days. And so you see Infinity War. If you might actually be seeing it tonight when this goes up. But with that being said, I have to go to our unfortunate loser, Woodburn. You came in with the first in match number 4, and you actually, I think you put up 3, 4, or 5 points.
4 points, 4 to 1.
Yeah, you put up like the most points within any round. Like, did you think you had it in the bag, and then round 5 just came around and just took over?
Well, I mean, like you guys said, I got 4 out of my first 5 right against Brooklyn. And I'm like, okay. I thought, I was like, all right, I studied well for this thing. But then after that, I got 1 question right the rest of the way in the back half of that first round with Brooklyn, and then against Nico, I got 1 right. So I didn't study as well as I thought, and I'm really kicking myself for Cassie and the Dark Aster. I really should have remembered those. But Nico, you did it, man. Congratulations on the win. And yeah, you beat me, man. You earned it. And great pull on Parallax. I never would have guessed that. So great job, man.
Oh, I was struggling to pull that, by the way. I was fighting with every fiber of my being to think, what other giant villain has a dark voice?
Yeah. I gotta admit, I thought you had it when you said 16, because I thought you just said 6, and I thought, oh, he has it, and then he said the team, sadly.
Yeah, I actually I thought 6 in my head, but then I went to 16. I am kind of kicking myself on that one too.
I think he graduated college at 16, if I'm correct.
That sounds right.
Yeah, I think that's right.
I know, and then the one stat that I know in that like little speech is that he took over the company at 18, I believe.
21.
21.
21. Oh shit.
Yeah.
I wrote all those numbers down, by the way.
All right. I want to go back to another guy. He was a guy who lasted 3 rounds. Went all the way to play Woodburn, and then sadly just probably had the roughest match he had. I think he's changed his name to something with O's in it. Brooklyn.
Both eyes now are like just ungodly itchy. But yeah, I was not expecting to be in this match whatsoever. Like I was listed as a spare, but if my name came up, I was like, I want to let somebody else compete. Because I even though MCU is a strength, I'm not the greatest in IG. Although I was pretty impressed considering that I did not do like any rewatching, any studying whatsoever. I'm curious to see how I do if I actually put like some studying into it. I think I would have had there definitely would have been some polls that were close for me. They would have been correct, I think. But yeah, like I'm content. It wasn't a great performance, but it wasn't awful. It got me 3 rounds.
Yes, and I think you can now say that you have beaten one of the Aussies, Jake Marangoni. So
I finally got a W over Jake Marangoni. He was my internet singles debut, and he kicked my ass 6 ways to Sunday. And now I have a win, or a quote win over him.
That is very true. Don't make sure you don't say too much because you'd hate Robert to fly through the screen to defend his partner.
Sure, I don't care.
All right, but with that being said, I'm just going to send it over. Robert, any final thoughts?
No, I mean, you said it all. We covered it all. This was a really fun match. Brooklyn was very surprised as far as, a film pretty much last minute and then goes to last the highest number of rounds. Woodburn has the highest points in any single round, and then Nico pulling Parallax at the end. Pretty impressive. So this was a fun match.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I'd like to see some of these things in the future. See how well some other competitors can do within all the questions. But with that being said, I'm just going to sign it off. I want to say one final congratulations to Nico, our winner. Where can the good kids find you at?
You can find me giving Matthew Rose a comforting brotherly hug. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube at Nico Swavarogoli. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram at Jagaball Trivia. Somehow winning matches more and more every day. I don't know how. And also, screw chairs. Everyone starts standing up during your matches. It helps, apparently. And I'm living proof of that.
I think you definitely are. I think if there was like some kind of awards for like half of the season, I think you'd definitely be up there for like comeback player of the year.
Funny thing, Haven actually predicted that earlier in the year, that I would somehow be like comeback player of the year. And so far, I think I'm living up to those expectations, and it feels good.
I think you are too. But I'm going to go to our unfortunate, like, second place, you could say, Woodburn. where can the good kids find you at?
You can find me on YouTube at Christopher Woodburn, Twitter Chris Woodburn 83, Facebook Christopher Michael Woodburn, and if you do Schmodown reactions, trailer reactions, come join the MTS fan reaction page on Facebook. It's a lot of fun.
All right. I guess you could say our third place competitor, Brooklyn. Where can the good kids and good O's find you at?
You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at Jack of All Trivia. You can find me running the Jukebox division. When this goes up, you will have hopefully seen the championship match. Luke have taken on Chance for the inaugural Jukebox championship, and also the Rewind. I'm not sure when that's coming back in, as it is the summer season for me, and work is busy as balls. So we'll see what happens.
Forgot to plug something. Matt Beard, you and I got Battleground coming up. And the Grand Admiral Keys, I'll see you in Star Wars for Full Metal Callout.
All right. And Robert, where can the kids find you at?
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter and Letterboxd at RBRTPRKR98. It's my first and last name, no vowels plus a year. And then other than that, you can check out my Inner Geekdom Championship match against Chance, which goes up in this Inner Geekdom event. So that's a cool thing that you should also watch.
I co-hosted that.
Yes, he did. He did co-host that match, which I guess you're saying that this match was already done before this one. Man, this is like some Doctor Strange like time weird thing.
I've come to bargain.
Yes. Right. But you can also check out the other match that will be going up right after this one. It is the triple threat grudge match between Caleb, Coho, Mark Bork, and RJ, the Red Ranger. Who will win this grudge match? Will it be a lot of smack talk? I'm willing to bet money on it. And will Mark Bork finally retire? Will Caleb Coho join Apocalypse? And will RJ be drunk? I don't know. We'll find out. Find out next time on Tech Buzzy. See you guys later.